nigga, gorilla post up. Hand to stomp a nigga for the fast buck. Look in the nigga pocket, I think he stabbed something. Yeah, I'm raw in the motherfucker. Stay twisted off the drone, perfect sound diesel. I'm Chinaman style, but I still see you. Through the scope, though I'm hiding in the desert eagle. Run around literally with the desert eagle. Stiffin' niggas Jews out like a fucking beagle. I'm hungry, dog, watch when I fucking see you. Them Jews better be tough or I'm bound to eat you. And you think it can't happen, always happen, dog. Talk all that tough Tony shit gets into the mall. And I ain't playing, though, I'm hiding in the motherfucker. Nice man, the dog, breaker, gorilla man, New York. Yeah, that's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on crime. That's your brains on that myth. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on crime. That's your brains on that myth. That's your brains on drugs. So high, see the phone keep spinning, but I keep telling myself I gotta get the dividends. I gotta pull myself together, get the fucking Benjamin. So I grab my scrap and hit the fucking hood again. You monkeys know what it is. Some run duck high, some go get they gun, but they stand across the street with it, cause they know that I'm high and my guns speak a foreign language. Nigga, motherfucking what? You ain't doing shit to me. You ready to fucking butt ass crack, blast them shoes and get gun fucked, rolled up in the plastic, covered in the wooden box. I'm hiding in the state building, gun the size, clip the size, stomach Ethiopian children, and it's go hard to light. My friend, nice man, devil bread, gorilla man, know what it is. Yeah, that's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on crime. That's your brains on that myth. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on crime. That's your brains on that myth. That's your brains on drugs. I'm gon' get it, shit. I don't give a damn who the hell attached to it. Smoke me a Magnum blunt and that stupid 4-pound Mac military. 7 mag in your face for cash and all the rest of your things. You feeling brave, my blast. Still digging your pocket and escape with your cash. I buy me a ounce of weed and mix with some ass. I'm a beast. I'm raw in the orangutans, raw in the pack of wolves. So raw, I'm gorilla man. And I ain't saying it cause your girl started feeling me. Because this your brain and Charles Hines take the green. But my mind still sticks to things. For that money and them bricks, I split your brains. I ain't playing out one big go hard's the name. Nice man that double prayer hard in the fucking plane, nigga. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on crime. That's your brains on that myth. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on drugs. That's your brains on crime. That's your brain on that myth. That's your brain on drugs. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Going on,
I am the landlord. The landlord, nickel.
What's up, people of the world? This your man D Banger Thomas.
Pop.
And this is Be Your Own Therapist. Oh man, how y'all niggas doing?
Deep in it.
Good.
How y'all doing?
Nigga, I told you I could see it in my eyes. I can feel it in my face. It's gonna be a rocky moment. These are gonna be rocky times today. Oh man, it was crazy.
Take to stop for just a few moments. We out of Alexandria, Virginia. Not all doors are open. Only one door will open. You must make your way to the cafe cars and find the
Nah, Papa, you should have let that man play that because that was the, you know, I like to hear that station, man. That's a beautiful station. That's a beautiful
Alexandria.
Alexandria.
Alexandria. So what's going on, man? What's going on?
I'm trying to get myself back together, man. I feel like I'm in a shithole. I'm straight off my deathbed. I said that to myself after going through a little experience where I probably got a little taste of what y'all might consider a cold or a flu or whatever that is, or you know what's been going around, a bug. Now
That's myself, the empty seat. That's myself with the green jacket.
since I got off that deathbed, I felt like a different, a different way. I'm feeling myself like actually having to gain my strength back.
Mm-hmm.
Even saying in last episode, I see my face, I look a little pookie-ish. Got a little pookie going on, a little New Jack City in my face, You used to be the prom king, now you just like just getting back to it. Banger said he understand what that process felt like because he said when he came out of that shithole, he understands it. You feel
Yeah,
like you're out of it before you really out of it. Now when you know.
yeah. I must have a good immune system because the only whack shit about mine was just the shivers and not being able to smell and shit.
Yeah, see, I had those chills. When I got the chills, I was still working though.
Oh
Like I was
wow.
still getting up, going to work, like
Oh nah,
type
you
is
crazy.
like.
Yeah, nah. I was
You
in the
know,
bed curled up, taking
yeah,
hot
I ain't
showers.
see I ain't get the privilege to do that. So I kind of still got I still kind of had it like a scent of the chills in me,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense. I still
Mm-hmm.
feel the chills at times. I gotta still come in and throw on that heater, especially if I go outside. Like so, I still got a taste of it in my system. I know I ain't medicate like I was supposed to. I guess I got to take something else. I had probably one protein shake since then. I ain't even been on
Drink a
drugs
lot of
heavy.
water, man.
Yeah, yeah. I drank a whole thing of
I was taking all
some
types of
orange juice
vitamins,
today.
nigga. I was drinking tea, elderberry tea, all types of vitamins. I was drinking.
Yeah, but see, I had
So,
to. That's why I made this a note to self that now I'm gonna have situations. I'm gonna have a whole EP on like from my deathbed because that's when you got even it might fall into the topic. You have to depend on others. And when you have to depend on somebody or when your shit really fucked up and you figure what you got to really depend on, that's when you can honestly say what you need and what you desire. Like, because if it doesn't meet what your aspirations are at that time when you're trying to get yourself better,
mhm.
you're going to be frustrated. So that's why I have my little EP coming straight from my deathbed.
Oh, word, that's the EP.
Yeah, I'm going to
How
do
many
four.
joints you gonna put on
I'm gonna do 4 songs because it was like 4 days where I really felt you feel me, the actual the struggle. Like it's like, God damn, I want to get up, I want to make me something to eat, but I really ain't got the energy. And then it's like you don't understand. I can't eat this or eat that. I
it?
know it sounds like I'm being picky, but I gotta get this. So just all of that going into how a nigga move and
Yeah, yeah. So on my deathbed, every night put a tweak on it. You niggas scared I'm a beast on it?
yo, you think I'm
Woo.
playing? Listen, man. See, I ain't want to do it like that because I don't even like to introduce. But when I get locked in the thought. So when I'm locked in it, I said I would just take. I already told you. It's four songs. So so the first one you would be like, was it worth it? These are all coming off your deathbed. So
Mhm.
now this would be was it worth it? Now it'll go, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I gave that shit 100. Still, I never played it perfect. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I wrapped it to the tights. It should have never touched the surface. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? You feel me? I don't want to get y'all the whole hook, but y'all know
Mhm.
the whole thing. But that should be like one angle where you was coming off of your deathbed. Then I just got one that's just straight. You say I calling your name from my deathbed. I know you probably insane, but tonight a nigga feeling this way, and that's when you actually in your mood, when you actually making the call,
Yeah,
when you gave that initial help, you cry out.
yeah. You was talking all that shit, talking about the coronavirus, and you ain't
I still don't feel like there's no coronavirus that's going.
nigga.
Nigga,
You fucking bogus.
I could have had a regular cold, motherfucker. I
Nah,
don't
ain't
give
no
a fuck.
regular cold.
If I had a regular cold, I ask you go give me some fucking cereal, my nigga. Go give me some cereal, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a fuck
Nigga.
what you noticed when I had a cold. I don't give a fuck if you notice I ain't Superman now. Do this shit, goddamn it. All right.
Yo, not for nothing, but they saying where that's at out there in Europe that they saying they want to label the coronavirus as the flu and tell people to live with it.
Well, what else you gonna
You
do
know,
anyway?
what's a good topic? What's a good topic for today? Or that I came forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Yeah, talk about forgiveness. Like,
Who
where do
can
that
you
come from?
forgive? But forgiveness,
That's
I
and
think
I think that's something I was just thinking about. I think that's something that I really struggle with.
with
Now,
forgiving,
when I talk about total forgiveness, now you might not fuck with somebody or somebody might do something and you forget it, or you may not pay attention to it, but it's always lingering in your, you know what I mean? It's always lingering in your mind, or like, yeah, I can't fuck with this nigga, or I can't fuck with this bitch no more. Like, it's hard for me to like totally forgive somebody now. It depends on what the person do to me. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I understand what you're saying, but
So yeah,
like what
so just
made
talk
you?
about like forgiveness. Is it
Yeah, but
hard? Is it hard?
what? Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead. My fault.
No, I said, is this something that's easy to do, or is it something for you guys to do? When I talk about forgiveness, where somebody might do something to you, where
that shit is
you
hard. I don't
really
forgive.
don't think about it, huh?
I said that shit is hard. I don't forgive. Like
Yeah,
that's one
but
thing I can honestly say. Like I won't forget. Yep.
what I was gonna ask you, what I was gonna ask you is what led you to that though, Pop?
I was thinking about something, and then somebody came across my mind, like somebody that I really, and I was like, damn, I still ain't forgive this. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's hard to forgive for me. That's why I kind of like I try not to have nobody hit me on that aspect where it has to be a choice where I have to forgive you now because I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna change my. I'm not gonna switch up nothing. I'm gonna tell you I can probably get past the issue, but actually forgiving like I'm not gonna. It is what it is. It ain't no. And then like, it takes so much for a nigga to lose it where it'd be like you push me to the point where I don't want to think about you or nothing. So to forgive you is like I got to sit there and think about the issue or think about what the circumstances and how I felt about it. And fuck that. Once it's
Oh,
all
that's the shit.
once that shit hit the fan and there's a point where you got to think about forgiveness and all that, it's over.
No,
For
no, but
real.
what brought me there, right? And is a situation where two friends, with three, let's say, just say three friends, right? We all friends, but somebody may have done something to the other, and the other two make up, but I'm still holding on to like, yo, whatever you did was fucked up. You understand what I mean? Even though the other motherfucker might have, squashed it, but I'm still thinking like, nah, you don't. There's certain things
How did it
violated. I don't give a
affect
fuck,
how did it affect you?
huh?
Because in this, I said, how did it affect you? Because I would say that I don't forgive because for me not to forgive is because at some point it affected me where I was like, I wouldn't do something like that to you. And rather than you coming around me and you know my
My
attitude, if
fault, you
I don't,
breaking up, so I'm gonna hold on for a second.
I'd rather just leave it be. Like, so it depends on what they did to you, I guess.
No, it's not even me. It's you. It's not more so me. It's just you did something that was fucked up to somebody, and we all supposed to be cool. But I just look at you in a different way now, cause you know what I mean.
But it gotta depend on it, because I'm saying we all humans, so nigga gonna make a mistake. It's just you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to,
yeah.
and you saying it
That's
doesn't
why.
necessarily affect you. You might just you gotta you gotta short a fuse. My fuse might be a little longer, so once my fuse is struck, it's like I don't give a fuck after that point. I already learned how to live without you in life, so it's like I really
Yeah,
don't need to figure nothing else out.
yeah, yeah. That's why I asked the question. I said, "Am I bugging?" You know what I mean? Maybe I'm.
It
You know,
depends on what's done.
it's yeah. I don't know. I just It's just somebody violated, did something. fucked up to somebody else, and we was all cool. Being that I know both of y'all, it's like, yo, how can you do that to somebody? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what
That's
you're saying.
all.
Oh man, let's set the mood off and let's get the whole thing, going on. Let's
Yeah.
what's the proverb of the day? Please, brother. Let's get this
All
shit
right,
off of us. If it ain't
all right.
Corona, if it ain't blues,
Today's the 15th, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so Proverbs chapter 15. Um, what's that? 33 verses. All right. Thus saith the Lord. So here we go. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge rightly, but the mouth of fools pours forth foolishness. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it breaks the spirit. A fool despises his father's instruction, but he who receives correction is prudent. In the house of the righteous there is much treasure, but in the revenue of the wicked is trouble. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the fool does not do so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but he loves him who follows righteousness. Harsh discipline is for him who forsakes the way, and he who hates correction will die. Hell and destruction are before the Lord, so how much more the hearts of the sons of men? A scoffer does not love one who corrects him, nor will he go to the wise. A merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. The heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on foolishness. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he who is of a merry heart has a continual feast. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with trouble. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fatted calf with hatred. A wrathful man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger allies contention. The way of the lazy man is like a hedge of thorns, but the way of the upright is a highway. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly is joy to him who is destitute of discernment, but a man of understanding walks uprightly. Without counsel, plans go awry, but in the multitude of counselors they are established. A man has joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good it is. The way of life winds upward for the wise, that he may turn away from hell below. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the boundary of the widow. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant. He who is greedy for gain troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous studies how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours forth evil. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoices the heart, and a good report makes the bones healthy. The ear that hears the rebukes of life will abide among the wise. He who disdains instruction despises his own soul, but he who heeds rebuke gets understanding. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. This is a reading of the Lord. Thanks be to the word of God. Amen.
amen. I'm thinking y'all probably see my face. I'm leaning back. I'm falling back. I'm like, God damn, my nigga is preaching the word of the Lord, and still all I feel is the presence of the fucking devil around me. All the fucking energy that I got going on just around me.
Nah, I know what you're saying because look at this verse right here, where it said, hold up, the thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant. I was like, whoa, because when my mind gets to going, I get all types of rampant craziness going through my mind that I block out, that I know isn't righteous, isn't right at the end of the day. But it's just a fact of the thought even entering my brain. So they were hitting me, the scriptures, but when I hit that one, I was like, uh-oh. But I pray about my thoughts as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially lately more than before. Like, you know what I mean? Being aware of it, basically. Like, but that was ill to me, though. That was in there, and I'm like dealing with that. You heard me?
Yeah, my fault. I got to get over to my goddamn mute button. I told you I'm surrounded by the devil. I got to try to fight off the forces while you still talk. I was thinking about shit that you on the topic actually of the today that I presented and put it up on the board that are like people you can depend on. And then it's funny he say forgiveness and can you forgive people? I just said people you can depend on because when you're not 100, who can you depend on? And when
Right.
you focus to look and see who you can depend on when you're not 100, like, do you like how that report card reads, nigga, at this point of the game? Like you said, after you signed up for so much, and you can see those that you can really depend on, and what you can depend on people on. Like you notice, like help seems to be nowadays. Help is what you would choose to do to help me, rather than what I need to be done for help.
Facts. Facts. That's a fact. And then with that help that you give, because you just want to give the type of help you give, but not the help I may need or ask for, because you ain't even asked what specific type of help. You just gave help, right? Then in the midst of that, you throw that help in my face, though. That help you throw in my face. So it's
The
like
same help that ain't help nobody but you, maybe. It helps you to, I guess, deal with me when I was in that, but it didn't help me.
Right. Nah, I get it. That makes sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense to me, Lynn.
Yeah, my fault. I mean, I'm still in the middle of that. I happen to go out today because I'm like, fuck it. I might as well go get me something to eat. If I don't go get nothing to eat, I'm gonna fuck around and die. So I went and got me some. But now from the walk back, when you get back in the crib, now you're like, I really wasn't ready to be outside yet. I don't think that was the smart move. I should have sat down a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Then
right.
you niggas smoke that weed, and that shit hit you a little different when you sick. So you be like, hold up, I gotta get my shit back together. Yes. Can't get up and smack the shit out of all these kids and tell them to shut the fuck up. So it's like, you know what? I'm too old to be around all these motherfuckers, man. I have to vacate. I got to find something different, man. This shit don't work for me, not at all.
Yeah, nah, I feel you though. Like it helped to relax me, like being with the kids and all that right now. But when you're not feeling 110% and everything, like I get what you're saying. That's where, yeah, man, you don't want to be bothered with anything at that point.
No, it's listen, it's just a difference.
Yeah, nah,
That's
I
all I
get you.
would say. It's not even about you trying to it just be different shit, bro. For me.
Nah, I feel
Just
you.
don't be nothing outstanding. It just be yeah. Yeah. That nigga Papo just hit me. I'm gonna just say fuck it.
You said Papa what?
Said Papa had just hit me. I said I'm about to say fuck it.
Yo,
I'm
Pop.
here. I'm just trying not to burst. I'm relaxing. I put my shit on mute, y'all. Just go ahead, y'all got it.
Yo, Pop, what's up? You can hear me?
I'm here, Bang. I can't let you go, even though it's
Nah, I
so.
was talking to Pop.
I know, but Pop,
I heard you, man. I didn't know if he knew he was on mute or what.
today we having a hard time being our own therapist. It's just that we in one of those moods, and everything is around fucking with us. So it's
Yeah, that's
probably
what it
good that
is.
it's probably good that you get to see us in this under this pressure, because I would never be this much under pressure if I was at 100%. Just know that. Papo, and then my man Papo, he on the train. He going from Washington right now to VA. So he's trying to make his little commute right now. He got a little 4-hour trip. So he's trying to get his shit done. So he gonna be in and out, in and out. And it's the day that he gonna be in and out, in and out. I got to be on point and got to grab everything on. So I got to be 100. I'm not 100, maybe 45%, maybe 30. But then I can't even talk to my brain right now. So it's like I'm at 10.
Nah, I
I'm
feel
like,
you.
you feel me? I'm like, good. But you know what? It's a good thing. That's what I say. It's good that you see us at this light. It's to be good. Because then when you look back and you be like, this is why. You might not understand every move you make, but then when you can highlight it, you can see why it was made, and you be like, this is why. Look at my energy now. And when you just see my energy at a different point or a different aspect, you'd be like, I understand. Yo, right there, you look thrown off, bro, on 23, on 24, on 25. Look at 29 and 20. Yo, bro, you look like you in a way better place in life. What happened? Like, you sometimes you just got to each motherfucking episode.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
So it's good
That's
that
part
we
of it.
allowed to be our own therapist. And this
Yeah,
is one
that's
of
a
those.
blessing.
I can't. If I probably got niggas cursing me out, they want the link right
Oh,
now. I ain't hit them with the link. I'm talking about people you can depend on. And I'm in the wrong state when my man talking about do you forgive? Knowing we don't forgive shit. So now with a nigga in that state, he bringing up niggas bringing up all the wrong ammo to have a nigga really want to go off. And we ain't got our shit steady, and we at 25.
yo, I got something to talk about right quick. Not
Please do.
forgiveness though.
Go
It's
ahead,
not
please.
about forgiveness though. But
Go
check
on,
it though.
brother.
I got you. So check it though. So look. So I told you how. Well, I mentioned it to Lynn. I'm not sure if you remember, Pop, but I had mentioned how, you know what I'm saying, the therapist that I was, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, that I had sessions with, right, in counseling, right, for like the last 2 to 3 months or whatever, right. It was a transition
Okay.
that was being made. So made the transition and everything, right. So I made a transition. So then I was able in that process when I knew that was happening. My aunt helped me get connected to another system, you know what I'm saying, for the therapy. So they hollered at me. So check this out. So they hollered at me. They sends me the link. I get the link and I'm doing the intake. Now, did y'all see Armageddon? Both y'all saw Armageddon? Yo, you remember when they was getting ready to go in space and they was being interviewed? They had their psych evaluation and they was sitting in front of the doctor and they was showing those cards with the
Mm-hmm.
different pictures. Hey, yo, my nigga, word to mommy. Tell me why the doc pulled them joints out yesterday, son. I was tweaking, son. All right, it had to be a good 5 to 7 of them, son. And I'm sitting there, and in the beginning, you know, he Spill. Yo, my fault.
He
You can hear
spilled
me?
what? Yeah, you say he spilled coffee? Hey, uh-oh. Yeah, I can hear you. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. They cracking in the matrix, Bree. That's
Tell him to
Asian.
unmute his mic. You gotta unmute your mic.
He got to
You gotta
unmute his
unmute your
mic.
mic, Dango.
You gotta stop. Yeah, you gotta, yeah. Oh. Yo,
Who that?
that's my background.
Oh, I was about to say.
What the fuck? Oh man. Oh God. Yeah, I would tell y'all to hold it down, but you know we're gonna do
Yeah,
some
you
shit
is
we
sick.
never did, right? We gonna take a break, B. Give me a break.
The young guys were watching
Come back.
the mind of mobsters. I used to be a gang.
Or what y'all thinking about doing an early morning session? We never did an early
I
morning
used to be a
session.
gangster.
You heard me?
I used to be a